अस्सलाम वालेकुम, कैसे हैं आप सब। आज यहाँ पे ये ज़ीनत मस्जिद है। यहाँ पे इन्होंने अनाउंसमेंट की थी कि जो काबा का ग़िलाफ़ है किस्वा तुल काबा वो यहाँ पे अवेलेबल है, तो आप 1 बजे आएँ, आप उसकी ज़ियारत कर सकते हैं। तो अभी मैं अंदर जा रहा हूँ और जाके ख़ुद भी ज़ियारत करता हूँ और आप लोगों को भी उसकी ज़ियारत करवाता हूँ। तो आएँ चलते हैं।
Pandil on the Kaaba is okay. Yaran Pandilanya dia hayat. You've got 3 locks here. One is the Makkah door, lock and key. This is Maqam Ibrahim.
Assalamu alaikum. Okay, if everyone wants to give me a few moments of your valuable time, inshallah, I'll try and go through the narrative of everything that we have here. First of all, mashallah, this piece, this piece itself, green cheddar, red duct. This red duct, it says, Hada Qabr, Nabi alayhi salatu wasalam. This is the piece that adorns the grave, the qabr of Rasulullah sallallahu alaihi wasallam. It hangs right in front of the Roze Aqdas on the inner chamber. Us men who have gone for Hajj and Umrah, mashallah, sometimes you can just see through the jali, this thing is hanging there and you can various times see the glimpse of the red. That's the red. There are 3 of these. One is, the first is Rasulullah sallallahu alaihi wasallam's grave. Second one is Abu Bakr Siddiq radiallahu ta'ala anhu. And the third is Hazrat Umar radiallahu ta'ala anhu. That's the 3. There's 3 like this. This is the one of Rasulullah sallallahu alaihi wasallam's grave. Moving on to that red one. That red one is the gilaf from inside Khane Kaaba. Outside we all know the black one. That is the inside walls. 3 walls have red and 1 wall has green. Where the Babu Tawbah is, where the door is, that side is green. The other 3 sides are red. That green one is the inside of Rasulullah sallallahu alaihi wasallam's entire inner chamber. All wall of the Muqam actually have that one. That red one there in the corner, which says La ilaha illallah Muhammad Rasulullah, that is at the very height of the Roze Aqdas, on the inner chamber, inside above the 3 graves. MashaAllah. These 3 locks. First one, the black one. This lock was on Khane Kaaba from 1390 to 1400 Hijri. The lock stays on the door for 10 years. That is changed. This is Khane Kaaba. The second one, the middle one, in the green case, this is also the same era, 1390 to 1400 Hijri. Madina Munawwara, Roze Aqdas, inner chamber, door lock. This third one, we don't usually get to hear much about this one, but this is the lock for the octagonal Muqam Ibrahim enclosure that you see. That's the key for that. This is the plain black gilaf, kiswa, parda, hijab, whatever word that we know it from. What's it made of? Touch it, look how thick it is. It's very, very thick, very, very robust, and it has to be, because when we've all been there, we've seen, 1 million people trying to pick a thread out of it, haven't we? We ourselves have tried it. How many of you have tried it? Majority.
Inshallah.
This is made of silk. The silk is sourced from 2 places in the world. One is Venice, one is Switzerland. The silk arrives in Makkah in a location called the Kiswa complex. This complex was established by King Abdullah after the Golan Heights War, the Sinai War, 1967. Until then, the Kiswa was made, believe it or not, in Cairo in Egypt, not in Makkah. After 1967, the new complex was established, the machines and the technology was all imported in, and then the manufacturing of the Kiswa became the sole responsibility of Ali Saud. Now, every Kiswa for Makkah and Medina, or anything to do with both of the Haramain, is done by Ali Saud, and it is done within the confines of Saudi Arabia itself. Now, Khane Kaaba is a structure that's 11 meters tall, 11 meters wide. Two walls are 11 meters wide. Two walls are 10.8 meters wide. So it's not a perfect square. But this is the hikmah of Allah. If it had been square, the optical illusion is that you would have seen a rectangular shape. By making it such, the trickery in our eyes, it looks square. Now, this gilaf when it's made, this kiswa is made on a press called the jacquard press. Special weaving technology. And before it's made, the silk that's arrived has to be dyed, because it comes like a creamy white cottony color. You must have seen pure silk back in India and Pakistan. I think they clothes in Pakistan with it and men wear it, which is haram. Nonetheless, the kiswa thread, the silk thread, is dyed in black. So the ink has something special in it which stops it getting bleached by the UV of the sun. Mashallah, every time we've been, we've seen that the gilaf is always black. It's never changed its color. Halaki, if you were to put your coat there for 2 days, you'll come back and you see that it's bleached in color. The sun will bleach the color. The sun will bleach anything. But this kiswa always stays black because inside the ink there is a special residue which is UV repellent. So the ink never loses its darkness. It stays that color. It stays black. After it's woven 1 meter wide, 11 meters long. And 11 pieces are joined together to make one farsh of Khane Kaaba. 11 separate pieces are joined. That gilaf that we see is so cleverly joined that you can't see where is the seam, but it's joined. After it is joined, if it was just plain black, house of Allah is the house of Allah. Our houses are, mashallah, to our capacity, depending on how deep our pockets are, the best that money can buy. So why should the house of Allah be so plain? So this is why the Chaldeans and the Samadis and the Hizams, which I will go through one by one, were on Khane Kaaba. These two that you see, you're the lucky one. Pick this up, pick it up and show it to everyone so they know what I'm talking about. Turn it round. This is the top end. Turn it round. It's your nasib to hold it. Ya Hayyu Ya Qayyum. Okay? On it on the bottom, you see the shape. The shape is of a lantern. Kandil means lantern. Why lantern? Lantern is used to illuminate darkness, illuminate dark spaces. This dark kapra is illuminated with this lantern. The lantern is the shape of a jellyfish. In some of the Arab slang language, Kandil also means a jellyfish in the Arabian Sea. It's made of gold. On it there's 3 forms, 3 different pieces of writing. The silver that you see, in the middle it says Bismillahir Rahmanir Rahim. Here it gives you the date 1440 Hijri, the name Akka Mukarrama, and the name of the artist Abdul Rahman Amin, that I just gave you some details about. This is the Samadhi. This is on the middle ribbon. There are 2 hizams. Hizam means belt or ribbon. The top ribbon is on the other side of the roof, which we'll see right at the end. This is the middle ribbon, the hizam. And There is 2 of these on each wall, each face. 2. Someone's phone is very close to me. There's 2 hizams. Between the 2, there is a samadhi. Either side of each hizam, there is a kalbeen and a kalbeen, and then you have the corner piece, which is always Allahu Akbar. Running down each corner